Biggest failure of your whole life! Screw this test, I'm gonna get us out of here! My name's Isaiah Jewett, and I'm 27 years old. Today is December 21st, 2024. Ooh, I don't know. I think my future self, I would really want to tell him, honestly, like, just keep going. You're going to be fine. It's going to be all right. Just have fun. Honestly, I feel like I've missed out on a lot of things in terms of, like, just having fun as a whole. And I'm like, I think it's so important to have that aspect of entertainment and not stress so much about what you need to do rather than just doing what you want to do. Ooh, you know what's crazy? I felt like I needed to be a certain way. Like, of course I can have fun to a certain extent, you know, as a whole. You can have fun. However, like, I feel like when it came down to everything that you did in terms of, like, the action of running, it was like you needed to have this seriousness because that's what you saw on TV half the time. And I was like, oh, that's how you have to be and everything like that. So, like, I think there was that aspect, and we can't, like, forget the aspect of, like, you know, we want things so bad, we forget to enjoy each step that we do. Like, each step is like, I don't even know how to say it. Each step is like a gift because, like, it's a time where we can all share a great time of working hard and being something else, being further than we are right now. And I think that when we get so focused on the outcome, we don't see how far we actually came. Ooh, write that one down, I'll tell you. Honestly, it's losing. Time and time again. I mean, you can call it losing, you can call it learning, call it whatever you want. At the end of the day, like, there's times, especially the trials, and even before that, I just felt like I was losing. And as I tried to get myself out of that and be better, and I'm realizing that I want to be better, I think that's what got me out of it. Ultimately, I'm a person that perseveres, and I go after what I want regardless. So at the end of the day, like, once I realize that I'm going to continue to go after it regardless of what happens, and then things happen, I just come up with a different plan that makes me successful. And I feel like that's what led it on, just naturally improving just in my life, realizing that, hey, you know what? I am improving because I'm still going and I still can improve. So watch out. I knew this question was coming up. Currently, I have 7,185. Had to be Sholo Meriduena. No? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I get his last name messed up sometimes, but went to my high school, Cobra Kai, cool dude. That's all I can really say. There's a lot of places. You know, here's the thing, okay, for real, I'm ready now. I think the place that I really enjoyed the most was probably, what was I gonna say? Japan. Which, hey, I'm hopefully getting back there again. That's what I'm hoping. But, you know, the first time I didn't get to see anything. The second time I got to see a lot more, and it just felt like, you know, the culture is really nice and food is really good. And, you know, I mean, it's the anime central. Of course it's going to be Japan. Come on. Of all time? My favorite anime of all time. See, before I would say Naruto, but I can't, yeah, I gotta say Naruto.
Okay.
I got to.
Does the hesitation of Naruto come because it's become so commercialized and everybody kind of knows of it? Or what makes you not want to say it, even though that...
Yeah, I don't want to say it simply because, yeah, how commercialized it is. And I feel like I've seen so many different genres to now know, like, there's so much else out there. However, like, it's just impacted my life too much for it not to be number one. And I feel like there's certain animes right now that are reaching up there that's getting close. But yeah, Naruto, the way it's impacted me and the stories and different things that I've rewatched, it's too much to the point where it's like I'd be doing it a disservice if I didn't say it. Yeah, I would say, and I'm not going to say ending, but I will say beginning seasons of My Hero Academia. I feel like that had a lot of close resonation with how I felt a lot of my life. And it's not even the fact that, he didn't have any powers and that he was gaining powers and everything like that. It was the desperation with how everything was animated and drawn to where you can see, he's clinging on to something that he really wants. And that cling on is something that I constantly felt through a lot of different trials and tribulations that I went through. It was tough, it's tough to grasp reality on what's going on. And we just live for that moment to where the outcome is exactly what we wanted. My Hero Academia is I feel like most of the people that watch should know, but it's okay. My Hero Academia is a story about about a world where 80% of people have superpowers, 20% don't. The main character doesn't have superpowers, but he wants to be a superhero. And that's kind of like the premise. And I wouldn't say I closely relate to any of the characters, but I feel like there's aspects that I relate to. Like Deku's aspect of that desperation, definitely relate to. And then that level of frustration of the outcome should be better than what it is right now, definitely relate to Bakugo in that aspect. That's why he's my favorite character. This year, the biggest meet that I went to is the Olympic trials, obviously. Probably my regionals in 2021. That was a fun race. And also the 4x4 was really good too, so. 800, it was when I first raced Brandon Miller, another runner. And honestly, it was just a cool battle that we had where he got me at the end, but it was just so cool to be battling, and it was just such a great moment. And then I ran that 4x4 and I split 44 low, and I was like, oh yeah, we're cooking, we're cooking with something, so.
I'm going to give you some quick fire questions. So
okay, yeah, I like that.
Whatever comes first to your mind.
Okay.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie. Okay, I suck at this already. Spider-Verse.
Okay. Favorite color right now?
Red and blue. Always been.
Alright. Biggest regret?
Quick question. That's crazy as a quick question. Not living my life to the level that I wanted to, because I felt like I needed to get an outcome to live the life that I wanted to. I know that doesn't really I know it sounds like a tongue twister, but it's just there's this aspect of there's certain ways that I want to act, even with making this video, heavily inspired. I've watched all of Billie Eilish's videos of making it before, and I've always thought of making something like this, or even making content in general, but I was like, man, I have to be bigger. I have to do all this stuff before I reach this level, before I start doing it. But in reality, no, if I want to do it now, I can do it now. Yeah, it might not look exactly the same in this type of way. However, just do it, because that's what you really want. That's what I really want to do. And I think that I spent so much time worried about that. That's been one of my biggest regrets, just worrying about, I need this outcome to act this certain way, or I need this outcome to do this certain thing. No, I'm going to do it now, because I'm going to choose to be me now, and that's me reaching the outcome ultimately. So I mean, like I said, I'm making this video. You're making it. Hopefully my future self is going to look back and be like, man, that's what I'm really looking forward to. My future self be like, man, that's cool. I started this. It's a little rough, not going to lie to you. But, I'm seeing like the growth between the past two interviews and seeing how much I grow within the year. I think that's a cool aspect and cool to see. Currently, right now, I've been watching Yu Yu Hakusho, so I really enjoyed when he finally got the power from his master, and he's trying to master it in his body, essentially, but his body's getting torn up, and then his spirit animal comes. I know this probably doesn't make sense to most of the people, but I'm just going to keep explaining. His spirit animal comes, and his spirit animal is supposed to be a representation of who he is, and like as his spirit animal sees that he's in pain, he goes to go, like the spirit animal's like beat up too because he's feeling what he's feeling. Well, he's feeling what the main character is feeling. And he goes to get him some water because he knows he's burning up. And he's like struggling to carry this water and just falls flat on his face. And he was like, damn, even right now, I'm letting myself down. And it was like that introspective of him realizing like that is him. And he is like it, and he wants to protect who he is, even though the spirit animal also wants to protect him because it is him. It's just like that whole thought, because he just started breaking down crying, and then like the spirit animal almost gets crushed, and he's trying to run over to save it, and he was like, screw this test, I'm gonna get us out of here. It's a good moment. It's very sad, but really great moment. Developing animatic streetwear. Let's see, future Isaiah. Hey, I hope you made the team. Hope you went back to Japan and got that whole revenge that you wanted, because I know you want it bad, you know. But regardless of whatever happens, I'm proud of you, and honestly, regardless of wherever you're at, winning, losing, or the in-between, keep having fun, don't be too hard on yourself, but win. Yeah, so this next year I hope to make the team, honestly, make the team, and then go to the finals and compete there to get top 3, if not win. I mean, I know that, like, you know, things that always haven't been the greatest. However, like, that's my goal, and that's what I hope to do at the end of the day. Always follow your dream. Stay in school unless school is being mean to you. Don't forget to always be you. And I hope that I'm so excited to do this again in the future, honestly.